So Tom, are you going to go to the kickoff?
I don't think so. We've got a family. My wife's got lots of nieces. I've got lots of nieces and nephews on her side, and that's a birthday party.
Oh.
So. So I see you travel less in the winter months, or you said
no, I'm leaving to go to Virginia right after Christmas. And up and back for a little bit in January. And then Diane and I are off for the whole month of February to Key West.
Oh wow!
Then we got a wedding in March. And we go to Sarasota, maybe. We go to Greece in May. And we go to see a polar bear in Antarctica. And then we go to Egypt next December.
Okay.
So we're booked into 2024. So I'll never her husband died at the same time. We met late 2019, Thanksgiving, and she likes to travel, and her husband wasn't real fun to travel. And my wife wasn't real fun to travel. Fight to get 2 vacations a year, and then she wanted to go for 5-7 days. The first nice thing to travel. So then I finally get 10 or 11 days out. That was a struggle. But, so it's kind of, they were both Librans, a couple weeks apart. She's older than me. That's okay. I never let her forget.
My dad met a nice lady 69 months after my mom passed away. I was a child and they were asking me. Yes.
Oh, my daughter and my son. They communicate all the time.
All right, everybody. Let's get this show on the road. No, let's have Wes do the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Let's have Bob Fleischer do the four-way pack.
Oh my God, really? Yes. My pleasure.
Can you
see that far? Please. The four-way path, and the ways we interact with others, personal accountability with courage and truth. First,
I will have the courage to tell the whole truth. I will be kind in the way I tell it. I will be fair and not seek selfish advantage. I will have an open heart and an open mind.
Jack, can you lead us in the invocation?
Think about it. Dear God, we give thanks for this day and for the guests that are with us. We ask a blessing on the Rotarians here and around the world and the projects that they're involved with. Bless this food and this meeting to our use. We ask this in your name. Amen.
Amen.
Please be seated.
Well, you want to do it without consent,
Yeah.
We're talking Rotary business.
All right, let's introduce our guests. Gene, would you like to introduce the guests at your table?
I would love to. So ironically, we have the company that our guests at my table are with are somewhat of a twin. The owner of the company, Mario Tricoci, his brother. We have Sandra and Tracy and Mario are going to be our guest speakers today.
Gene? All right, club business and announcements. Come on up.
Hello, Rotarians. Many of you know that we've got kind of a new tradition here with the Trickster and Chandlers and the club itself. We all get together and we provide a holiday dinner, i.e. turkey dinner, to our homebound veterans and to other veterans who just could use a meal. And so this is happening tomorrow, right here at Chandler's. It's kind of a drive up, pick up your turkey and roll. Our usual contribution, other than underwriting it financially, is to supply a couple Rotarians to take orders at the curbside and then go back to the foyer, right to my immediate left, pick up, if the guy needs 3 dinners, you collect them right there and bring them out to the car. And that's all you need to do. I only need 1 or 2 extra helpers. So thank you, Chris. Anyone else? Thank you, Gene. And thanks a lot.
Try this again. See if that works. I don't have. Good. January 15th. What's that? Yes, chili cook-off. Don't forget. I'm going to send the sign-up sheet around again. Please sign up. Make chili. We all will love your chili. You, I'm sure, have a winner. So please bring your chili. If not, a dessert or an appetizer would be great if you could bring that. I'll send the sheet around. Please sign up so we know about how many we have coming. Thank you.
I want to start by saying thank you to all of the Rotarians who have made clothing donations to the community clothes closet at Church of the Cross. We have made arrangements with the Kenneth Young Center. They are partnering with us on this project. And on the 7th of January, they will be busing 200 100 refugees that they are serving to the building at 475 Higgins for a day where they will be having a meal together and taking turns picking up winter clothing at the clothes closet. So if you do still have clothing that you would like to donate, especially we are in need of winter clothes, coats, boots, heavy shoes, warm sweaters, because these refugees have no idea what winter in Chicago is like, and they have never seen, most of them have never even seen snow. So they are ill prepared to survive our winter here. So thank you for what you've done, and thank you for anything else you are able to do. Thank you very much.
Last week, I had so many Paul Harris Fellow recognitions to give that I'm not sure that everybody who got one got a proper amount of thanks for their donations to the foundation. So following people, would you please stand? Rachel and Holly and Bonnie and Mike and Jack and Jean. Just please stand where you are. Thank you for your donations to the foundation. Last week, when I gave Bonnie a Paul Harris +3, I knew that something wasn't quite right because the donation that I made should have boosted her up to a little higher level than that. And so lo and behold, got more lapel pins this week. So Bonnie, would you please come up? You are now a Paul Harris +5. And as the contributions have continued to roll in, we have another acknowledgement, and that is to Gail. Gail is now a Paul Harris +5. Are you here for Rotary? And now I have one more. Many of you have had occasion to take a vehicle over to Chris's place. And I'm still driving Jim's truck occasionally, and there were a couple things I wanted to have done before the end of the year, before winter really set in. So Chris called, and when I answered the phone, this voice said, Jake's Pizza. And I said, no, I think you got a wrong number. And he said, oh, no. I want to order a pizza for delivery, Jake's Pizza. Well, by that time, I recognized his voice. And so he said, your truck is ready, come get your truck. So we got in there, and it's a little bit of a drive from Huntley into his shop. So when I got there, asked him, okay, if I use your restroom. And he said, 3rd floor. Well, if you've ever been to Chris's place, you know it's a single-story building. So anyway, Chris showed us the truck, all the work that he had done on it. And as usual, it was way, way, way beyond anything we could expect. That I think you could take this 10-year-old truck and put it in a showroom. It looks that good. So Bonnie and I kind of reconfirmed what we already knew about Chris. He's kind and thoughtful and generous and caring. And so we made a donation in his name to the foundation. So Chris, you are now a +6.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nancy Redmond sent this our way. She got to meet the family we sponsored from Higgins Education Center. And they want to thank all of us for all that we do. And this is a picture of their kids. How'd that happen? All right, who's happy? How many happy dollars? Pat's happy.
I have 20 happy dollars in honor of a wedding anniversary on Sunday. That is a multiple of 20 plus some. It is our 57th wedding anniversary. Wow.
Anybody else happy? Steve.
I got 20 happy dollars. It's just good to be back next
Yes.
day for the month. So.
All right. Here, here.
I've got 5 happy dollars. First, I want to say what a really good event it was to say goodbye to Don on Sunday. I appreciated all the conversation. Good closure, so I appreciate that. And secondly, we're giving away our first toolkit on Monday. It's an early graduate from Hoffman High School, so we start the process.
Errol.
Well, it's that time of year, folks. Some of you that are here know what I'm talking about, with a smile on your face. But come January 7th, my wife and I are headed back to Arizona, and I won't see it till May. Just $20.
Terry?
Wow. That was just for the dollar,
Roger?
yeah. Take me first. Yeah.
Anybody else happy?
I've got 2 happy dollars because on Sunday, with any luck, my wife and I will head off on a road trip to Phoenix and maybe Palm Springs, and life will be good. We'll see you all in 5 weeks.
Hey.
I have 5 happy dollars, half for John, because he brought this guy who does the toolkits to the club. I talked to him. He runs a program that my son Zach is set to. For the next 2 years, he will be training as a union mechanic, going to class once a week, and then working with mechanics 4 days the rest of the week. So they can bring him down. My son was trying to figure out what he was going to do. When he's done, he will be a licensed mechanic. And so that's what happened.
Yeah, wonderful. Like the value of Rotary is making connections. I smile every time I hear a story like that. Okay. Just wanted to give 11 happy dollars, whether it be dad's favorite number, the day he passed and all of that. Thank you guys so much for going to the memorial for it. It'll make it special for me and my family. It's clear this is not just a group of people, it's a little more like that than we have this moment. It's appreciated.
Kelly, then Gail.
I have $5 happy. A little bit presumptuous, but that's for area emphasis because for these school kids and Shop at the Top and all these wonderful generous contributions that we're making to our club's foundation. That puts another burden on our treasurer there to get out these donation statements. So thank you for all your time here.
I have $5 happy. One is for Jim for all the work you do on all here. All the work. It truly does not go unnoticed. So thank you for all that. And then even though I come home once a month to see my grandkids because I need a grandkid fix, leaving the 28th, and we'll be back in May.
Following on the heels of all these folks traveling to other places for extended periods of time, we got a couple happy dollars. Tomorrow, Bonnie and I are driving down to Peoria to see some relatives. We'll be back.
Ed.
I have $10 happy. I had the opportunity to a friend of mine, he just Thompson Caesars for 5 nights and 2 front row tickets to 5th row tickets to Adele.
So jealous.
It's not bad. I heard it too, man. Picked up.
Oh.
Chevy was happy.
And I have $20 happy. I am blessed with great family and great friends to get my petitions to run for commissioner of the Schaumburg Park District. I turned them all in Monday. If nobody challenges them successfully, I will be on the ballot. Thank you, everybody. I have no idea. All right. All right, Gene.
I have two happy dollars. My daughter had a very successful nutcracker, and she's performing at the South Barrington Arboretum this Saturday at 6:30 for some other nutcracker stuff that she's doing. And then I have $2 happy for our pajama drive that Linda and I just had. We had tons of people come in for pajamas and got free meatballs and free $25 gift cards. And then I have, when I was in high school, I was a Christian Service Brigade teacher at a group of kids that I would teach Bible studies and things to. And I was visiting recently with a friend of mine that used to do that with me. And one of the little kids there at the party, about 5 or 6 years old, comes up to me and says, "Hey, my grandpa says that God was around when he was a little boy. How long has this God guy been around?" And I said, "Well, you know Alan Gabe?" And then, everybody knows I like to learn new things about people, so I want to give $2 happy for a new thing I learned. I was at a holiday party this week, and I felt a hand on my butt. And I turn around, and there's Alan Gabe smiling at me.
Alan Gabe today. Like,
What did you learn?
he likes
Anybody else happy? All right, now it's time for the Queen of Hearts.
maybe. Yeah, it's back here.
Yeah, I think it's back there. Hopefully it's the right board. All right.
Yeah, we'll add them.
All
All right, George.
Again,
There's a lot of numbers.
yes.
Let's go with 30.
30? How old you are? So quiet, guys. Nope, 9 of diamonds. Wah, wah. And the pot froze.
Alan? You do find a problem while we're waiting for lunch? Thank you.
It's always interesting when Brian's president as to when I'm going to do fun or frolic. It's a challenge, but you know, I like it. Terry, why don't you stand up so you can pay the first $5 fine for being so cheap? Then we need a Vince. Why don't you stand up too? You can. Oh, Steve. So if Terry doesn't embarrass you for not paying, and Vince doesn't guilt you for not paying, I have my big guy here, Steve. Who will pay. So everybody pay. So yeah, right. So Dennis Oster, a lot of you don't know Dennis because he only shows up every, like Haley's comment, because he travels a lot. And he says he travels with this woman he met on a cruise. Listen to this story. He met this woman on a cruise 3 years ago, and they became such good friends that they travel all over all the time, right? How many places have you gone to this year?
16 states plus 3 weeks in France in the last 14 months.
Now, the problem is no one's ever seen her. She reminds me of Harvey the Rabbit. So Dennis, why don't you contribute $5 for Harvey the Rabbit? So Jim McCall, you do a great job with the Paul Harris. We love you for it. But you said Mike and you said Gene. We have more than one Mike in the club. So Mike, stand up. So both Mikes looked at each other and they got confused. And Gene would have looked at Gene Schlinkman, but she's not here. But he got confused because, well, he's Gene. So why don't you pay $2? If you were late, pay $2, please. So I did this last week, and people are slow to learn sometimes in this club. You're not supposed to put your jackets and coats on the back of your chairs. It makes it more difficult for the wait staff to get through, and it's a safety hazard. There is a coat rack out in the hallway. So anybody who has not hung up their coat on the coat rack, you'll have to pay $3. It was $2 last time, $3 this time. And guess what's going to happen in the next meeting if you do the same? So did anybody ask the wait staff or someone here to turn the heat down? Why? Because you're wearing a hat. You shouldn't wear a hat inside. Even Don Miner's not wearing a hat, so pay $2 for. Okay, $2, please, James. Okay, so $3. So those of us who had the privilege of attending the event, the after party on Sunday, it was a very moving event. I understand that when it started at 1:30, the room was packed with all the people who knew and loved Don. So if you were there and did not wear your Rotary pin, you should be ashamed of yourself because Don loved this Rotary Club. His son was president of our club, his brother-in-law is a member, and his father-in-law was a member. So let me see, that his son is $1, his brother-in-law is $1. Okay, $3 if you were there and you didn't wear a pin. And Bill Kelly. So I have the honor of sitting at the table with Gary Anderson today, based upon what you were saying. And we all wanted to know, what is it you're going to want from Gary in the future, where you were sucking up to him?
Oh, the charitable limit that's going to document that you make charitable contributions for the $250 a year. Stage 8. And it would, thank you.
Okay, well, thank you for that speech. So that'll be $5. And if you're wearing a holiday garb today, they look really, really nice. And if you're not, that'll be $2. And if you're not wearing a Rotary attire, that'll be $2. And if you're went to college and your college football team is not in the playoff this weekend or in that whenever the hell it is, that'll be $2. And Jack has to pay $5 because he went to that school in Ann Arbor. Everybody have a great weekend. Stay warm.
Gee, thanks, Alan. You're fine, you're fine.
All right, enjoy your lunch.
I appreciate it. I know, it is the truth.
I want you all to notice in the lower right corner of the screen, it's taken me 6 months to figure out how to put a clock on there.
That's the left.
So that I don't have to look at my phone to see what time it is to start things like I have something better to do than be here. Just fun, you know.
Yeah. Sometimes I forget about that Google machine actually. I'll find everything.
And then I'm like, all right. I've been thinking of writing a visual basic for application script.
When we tried it right now, or is that the my youngest celebrated his first day at home on Monday, but
Yeah, the residential, it was just rushed to the hospital, so I was outside of the phone, trying to figure out. Giving the card without donor. For some donors who do shopping, we had huge donations. For one church, we got 100 stars. And if you shop for We're not having lights out?
Getting him in trouble. It's kind of funny, it's him and his girlfriend. Years ago, like 2 years, right? He's had a couple of things. Now there's a couple more. Like, oh yeah, that's what we used to do. I had a couple things every year.
We lived over on. Back then, Schaumburg was a smaller town. All of the late teens, early 20s kids were part of Halloween. Carve pumpkins, and you line them up on the ridge of the house. We have people.
I'm gonna say what I don't know. Now, is that your brother? I didn't have
One sister, what you
Right, taking her and her friends to school. I'm 5. God, we were right on the bus.
I know that.
Schaumburg.
No day-to-day. No day-to-day. And last night.
Yeah.
Sorry for myself.
I so dislike being 5 times the shower. That I was determined to have. My son is one.
Do you have 2 kids?
I've been very briefly. 2.5 years later. I came from a very, so may not have been the only child in this was there.
My daughter was fully tried. Our house was never used. I always said that. I was known as, I always said,
No, I was. It's not counted. It's stuck in that slot. It probably works in the other slides. The slides on there. Swap. Switch. Today's the first day. Show. Meeting.
No, we lived in
Oh, wow.
We lived in Batavia. My daughter, we met our daughter's she has one daughter. Yeah, that's how I feel. Try, but you know, but our house was very Is your wife one?
Everything she hates about the older child who's now going to be living at home. I'm like, you do recognize that it's
you.
Right? You are bad just like him for being like you.
Right, always tell her. And the only child that does everyone have their passport? Does everyone have their phone? Everyone have my daughter, one of the kids, a few months after, she's having a child, my grandchild. She's not here. I watched it with her dogs and cats. Oh, yeah. As soon as you got started, there was no more coffee. Her doctor said you have one cup a day. I didn't know if she careful about medication, so she had procedures. She's like, she does everything. I'm surprised. Yeah. My older daughter, the middle child, is the one that fits there. So it's my responsibility. She only grown up? No. Yeah, my son was his head was
My own responsibilities.
And that's the part tradition about it.
I've been friends with all of them. But one brother, for a year, but the brother that oh my God. I don't, but usually I've also made my brothers. They're 5 hours. Because one of my brother's daughters came along and they loved it. My mom passed away. My older brother and my middle brother showed up for my surprise. And I walked to the door Saturday, I walked to the door and I'm like, I well, that's the my oldest brother. Figure out. That was the best gift ever. And that I grew up in Southern Illinois here, not far from Mount Vernon, Illinois, not far from Illinois, so it's a time called about an hour west. Evansville, so way down. Yeah, but my one brother. My brothers have this other sexual. I'm not making it up. They definitely, they're all hardcore guys. They definitely, it's funny enough now. But are you, you're not, they'll say you're not wearing this smart and just. You don't sound like this. I wouldn't call it. Why would you put them up? I went to college. I was a history student. We were in I would like to be next month while we were filming it out. And we so much to do about Wisconsin. Every day, 5 months. But we were 29. We were like 28. That's not right now. No. I remember driving back to Geneva, and we'd always go to the stop. Yeah, I remember we stopped at Howard South, we stopped at McDonald's, and we're like, we're celebrating Ryder. So we had all of us are going on and he started
Okay, quiet down, people. We have our guests coming up to speak, and you're gonna love it. We have Cassandra and Tracy from Mario Tricoci.
So, hi everyone, happy holidays. My name is Cassandra Stratton, and Tracy and I are from Tricoci. We have two different positions, but and she's gonna go into the business side, but she has brought me along to do a little pre-presentation activity for you. And I oversee two departments in our spa. So raise your hands if you have been to Tricoci. Okay, good. And the rest of you, do we know who Tricoci is? Yeah. If not, you'll get there. Okay. So when I oversee the aesthetics and massage department, we talk a lot about wellness, right? Taking care of yourself. As our service providers service others and take care of their guests, it's very crucial that they need to take care of themselves as well. So, so on a weekly, maybe a monthly basis, I jump onto a GM call to make sure our managers are, being mindful of their own well-being, and then I take that and I make sure our team really is mindful of their body mechanics, of how they, work around their stations, and so that they can have a longevity with the company, right? So if you don't take care of yourself, how do you take care of others, right? So Jean has roped me into doing a little activity with you, and I know some of you may not want to participate. That's okay. You may be a little restricted, but I'm gonna like show you a little stretching that I'd like you guys to do together with me. How do you guys feel about that? It's a little body movement. Thank you. Okay. We were not doing cartwheels, I promise. But okay, so we've got two different ways. So you guys want to stand to do this? You guys up for that? You gotta maybe spread out a little bit if you can. I know if you're eating, keep eating, but we're gonna make this very easy. In fact, for those that are at a desk on a regular basis or in front of their computer, these are some of the things you can actually do right at your chair as well. So you'd obviously be sitting, right? So the first one, we're just gonna go raise the arms right up to the ceiling. For those that are in suits, may have to adjust a little bit, but we're just gonna raise the ceiling. If you can grab the fingertips and you're reaching high, right? Take that deep breath, don't forget to breathe with it. And let's just tip it to one side or the other, right? We're just gonna lengthen out one side.
And sing, I am a little.
Yes, right? Don't pour it over yet. Don't pour it yet.
People's bellies.
Yeah. No one's looking at bellies. It doesn't matter. And we're going to go back to the center. Let's do an inhale. And then on the exhale, go to your opposite side. Okay. Nice deep breath. And then on your exhale. I hope, anyone feeling it in this area? If you're not feeling it, maybe reach a little further. Good. All right. Bring it back to center. Okay. So let's do one that is really good. So think about when you're in your chair. Those you can do very easily, right? So let's talk about shoulders and neck. Who doesn't like this position most of your day, right? Okay, so let's bring those shoulders back and we're just gonna open them up. Okay, so that should feel right here. Try to squeeze those shoulder blades together, right? Should be feeling it a little bit in the pec and shoulder area, okay? And then we're gonna do a little press at the, right at the chest area. So these are for some neck. So I call it tech neck. When you're like constantly looking down, that starts to strain on the neck. So I call it tech neck. So if you just do a hand over hand press, just real gentle press, you're gonna go straight back with that stretch. And if you have a little press, you may feel it right in the front of the neck area. Anyone feeling it? All right, back to center, come back to center. We're gonna go to one side, you're gonna hold it, but now we're gonna look to the opposite side. Should feel it right in there. If you're not feeling, maybe add a little press extra. There you go. Don't forget to breathe, go back to center, and then we're gonna shift to the opposite side and look away from that press. All right, we're gonna open up the shoulders. And again, this can be done when you're sitting, right? Go right back. Just bring those arms behind you. You grasp the arms, you may be able to pull one and then pull the other. But by this is opening up the chest area. Okay, last couple, two more, and then we're done. We're going arm across the chest. Who likes this one? This one always feels good, right? Open up those shoulders, opens up the back. And again, this can be done at your chair. So take every break, when you do that little break or you take a call, if you're on your Zoom meetings, you can do some stretching while you're sitting there or leave one. I bet they'd appreciate it, right?
Reminds me of Alan's straight jacket.
Oh my God, Alan, you are getting it today. Where is Alan? There, Alan. I'm sorry about him.
Yeah, so are we.
All right, and just shake it out. Just shake it out. Get the blood moving a little bit. All right. That's all I had for you. Was it hard, right?
I know. Oh, yeah.
How's everyone feeling now? Are you guys feeling a little bit more relaxed? Warm up, warmed up. How you feeling? Okay, I just want to introduce myself. My name is Tracy Spencer. I am the general manager at Tricoci Salon and Spa in Bloomingdale. I'll give you a little bit about myself. I have actually been in Tricoci for about 4 years now. I am a licensed cosmetologist. I have been licensed with as a cosmetologist for a little bit over 10 years now. So my background is in the beauty industry. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about Tricoci, give you some information on them. And then if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to just shout them out at any point, okay?
And then just don't, reminder, don't leave without some goodies from
Absolutely.
Tricoci today, so. All right, I hit the wrong button.
I'm going to give you a little bit of history on Tricoci. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of history on Tricoci. I'm going to let you watch this video first.
At the very beginning. That's my answer. I did here for a long time. I was in partnership with my brother-in-law, and so on and so forth. But one day, basically, I saw the light. I asked her, I said, I have an idea. And I said, I'd like to open a new salon, a new venture, a new idea. And I said, I'd like to show you the place. Cheryl, such a great supporter. She said, let's do it now. We got in the car, drove to a new shopping mall called Woodfield Mall, where I said, this is where I want this new salon. And we called it Mario Tricoci Hair Company. It was a new concept. It was forget about the weekly appointments for our guests. It was come in for a makeover, if you will. Woodfield Mall became a small but vicious and outstanding place.
We were the first hair salon. Now this sounds crazy because this was not 500 years ago. We were the first salon in North America to be in a major mall. That was independent. That was not in a anchor store. And today, one would not think of building a mall anywhere without a hair salon, a spa, a barber shop, etc. And we were the first. So that was our beginning.
So as you can see, that is Cheryl and Mario Tricoci. Cheryl actually passed away from our company a few months ago. So now she is ran by Mario Tricoci. We live by Cheryl in every single thing that we do in this beauty industry, in any industry, anything that we do, we live on through Cheryl. A little bit about Mario. Mario started in Italy. We've been in business for 35 years. His first location, as he said, was the Woodfield Mall out here. We are the first independently owned salon to have a spa in it too. We have 13 locations throughout the Chicagoland area. And then he also did find Tricoci Salon and Spa University for students to go to be cosmetologists, to be estheticians, whatever service they wanted. Some history on Mario. Mario has been in many, many publications. He's been on Oprah, Jenny Jones, Chicago Network, News and Radio. You name it, he's been on it. He is the two-time winner of Entrepreneur of the Year. He is also the Northwest Alumni Association winner. Mario had a program that he made. It was called Mario Make Me a Model. In this program, he allowed people to get careers for a modeling agency. He would allow these modeling people who would want to be models come in and they would be able to start their career with him. He would teach them how to walk on a runway. He would put them through a makeover. He would get them fitness training. He would get them on a commercial. He would get them photographed, everything. He would do all of the work for this. After that, he has successfully made 40 people into models.
Tricoci is very, very big on giving back to the community. We want to find cures. One of our most dear to heart is Misericordia. Tricoci built a salon in Misericordia for the families of Misericordia and the patients in Misericordia to be able to get services done. In this, we do volunteer all of our time as stylists, as a team, in order to be able to give these services to the people and the families. This was founded in 2018. We also, just to name two more, are very big into breast cancer awareness and St. Baldrick's. We do heavily support both of those. We send our team to go and shave heads for St. Baldrick's, and we also do raise money towards Linsage. On the screen now, you're going to see a view into our salons and spas. So if you're looking up to the left, this will be a shampoo area, a reception areas on the bottoms, and then a spa area. Our menu is very, very similar. We have a lot of things that are like a salon and spa, but a little bit more. So we have everything from hair cutting, hair coloring, facials, nails, massage, waxing, makeup, brow and lamination and tinting, and microblading. Some locations also do have lash services. Yes. Microblading is a service for the eyebrows. So tattoo of an eyebrow, basically. For hair services, we have all coloring services that you may need. Any highlights, balayage, single process, ombre, vivid colors. You want to turn your hair purple? We can turn your hair purple. Styling service, we have all keratin treatments. We have all deep conditioning. We have hair extensions and also textured hair services. Skincare, we have your basic facial all the way to your most crazy facial. The most luxury facial, whichever facial you are looking for, we have that. We have brightening facials, teens facials, we have back facials, we have other enhancements such as hydrofacial, dermasound, and revitapen.
Thank you.
A back facial is for anyone who is breaking out on their back or needs any assistance with their back. It helps exfoliate skin and add more moisture. Anything I'm missing?
Yeah, when was the last time you had a good scrubbing on your back, right? This is it's cleansing, it's a treatment, so it'll hydrate and heal any overactive skin on the back as well. So, it feels good. I mean, let's not remember, like all of those services, those facials and massages, not only are they results oriented, but they feel good. And so I know I have a couple of clients here in the room, they can have like, maybe a nap or two in there as well.
Speaking of taking a nap, we do have body services, all body services that you can imagine, all types of massages from your seasonal athletic to your seasonal to your athletic, deep stones, sticks and stones, cupping, prenatal, relaxation, and also stretch therapy. We have body scrubs, detox wraps, and a sun-kissed glow treatment, which is an artificial tanning of the skin. Nail services, all your manicures and pedicures, your acrylic nails, your artificial and custom designs, and then also all face and body waxing services we offer. We offer all types of makeup services too. So anything from your full makeup to a makeup lesson, bridal parties. We do have a lot of bridal parties that also come in. And then again, your brow services, those microblading and laminations. Tricoci's core beliefs. Tricoci is very, very big on giving the guest an experience, not having them come in for just a service, but come in for an experience. The experience starts at the point of booking your service. From your booking your service, speaking to a representative on our team, to coming into the salon, getting greeted at the front desk, to receiving your service, to getting the recommendation for whatever it is to take care of whatever service you got and be able to achieve that look still at home, to coming back to the desk and checking out and being able to write us an awesome survey. We believe that each guest comes in for an experience. They don't come in for just a service, they come in for an experience with us. Tricoci is very big on continuing education. We give all of our techs as much continuing education as we possibly can. Basically, every single month they are in for some sort of continuing education. They are always learning the newest up-to-date tricks, all the trends, anything that we can give them to help them, they learn. We also work with a bunch of our reps that we work with and our companies that we work with, allow them to come in and keep them brushed up on everything that they need to know. Tricoci does have an online booking and a web app that you can use. It is book and shop at your fingertips. Through this, you can take quizzes on here to find your virtual skin type. You can look and see what your color would look like on you. You can do numerous different things with this app. Like look at yourself with purple. Or see what your skin type needs. So based off of just taking a picture of myself on this app, it told me the 3 different products that I would need to be able to achieve whatever look I'm looking for or what my skin is lacking. The online portal also gives you the opportunity to buy a gift card for every person. You buy a gift card right now at $100, spend $100, you get $15 for that test. They can use it on anything that they want. Any service, any gratuity, any product, anything they want, they can use that towards. Tricoci also has its own hair care line. We have every single type of product that you could think of that you would need. Any type of product. Thickening, you got it. Moisture, you got it. Anything you want, we've got through there. Tricoci's products are probably the best professional products I have ever used, coming from a cosmetologist also. These are some of the brands that we work with: Hydrofacial, Conscious Coconut, Babor, C&D, HandMD, Glymed, Virtue, Footlogix, Phytomere, Keratin Complex, Mazzani, Therabody. Just some of the people that we work with. And then I just wanted to place these up here for you guys too. Come visit us. Come see what we're like. Come into a salon. Come have an experience with us. On the screen, you're gonna find some codes if you wanna get your color service, you wanna get a facial, you wanna get a waxing service, whatever it is you wanna do. Men, give it to your wives, give it to your daughter, give it to your girlfriend, give it to your neighbor, give it to anyone. Whoever wants to come in, I welcome you to come in.
And Tracy, that one, the first one for $20 off.
Will still be honored.
Yeah, we'll accept that.
Absolutely.
What kind of foot services, like massages or just?
So all massages do have a part where you can ask for your feet to be massaged during. We do have a athletic pedicure or an essential pedicure that you could get also that would help with any type of foot service you're looking for. Yes.
Well, talking about the experience at you guys' place, getting that hand service, like while you're getting a haircut, is probably the best thing you do.
Absolutely. Yeah. So what she's talking about is we have collagen gloves or a paraffin mitt or a hand massage that sometimes can happen during our services. If a technician is available, we do allow them to have those. There's different enhancements that you can add on during your services. We're all about taking care of you as the guest. Is that what you were talking about?
No, when I get my hair cut, someone would always come and give me a hand massage. Yeah.
Wait, massage therapist.
Oh, yeah.
You understand, I've never heard of this.
She got some.
No, guys don't get this kind of stuff. We get our hair cut. It's like a.
She definitely was
Okay.
Got to go to the right spot.
I'm good. That sounds freaking awesome.
Nick the barber doesn't do those things. Let me tell you.
I don't have anybody on the floor that's do that as their own job, but if it's requested. by someone.
Alan at our table wanted to know about cupping.
The company?
Cupping.
Cupping. So cupping massage. I'm gonna let Cassandra as the head of massage be able to explain. Can you explain cupping? Cupping?
Oh, yeah, cupping. Who asked the question? Oh, yeah. Okay, so cupping is a decompression of the muscle and skin, right? It creates some space within the body. cupping at Mario's is different than maybe some of the cupping that you've probably seen with the very deep bruising or some of that discoloration. You do a cupping massage, which means it's going to glide across the body. It will cause a little bit of pinkness because it's bringing blood to the surface, which promotes healing. But the static or the stationary cupping that you probably see from Michael Phelps when he was swimming, that's what everybody sees, right? Under the massage license for the state of Illinois, it does not allow us to do some of those cupping procedures. But the cupping massage, when you add massage to it, absolutely, it's going to have lots of benefits to bring nutrients and blood to the surface and help healing.
So one of the things you have to realize when all these people make fun of me, I'm the one who finds them.
Love it.
I have a question for you. Why would the state of Illinois not allow it?
I think it's protected for, I don't have a solid answer for you, but I believe there's Oriental Medicine Board is also protecting that cupping service. Not under my, I have no idea. That's the answer.
Okay, it's good to know by me.
Yeah.
But what kind of hair service can you do for my brother and sister?
That's also not a well.
What kind of hair service can you do for you?
What kind of hair service can you do for me? Alan, can you prepare when you get
You can
tomorrow?
always get the cleanup. So we have lots of different products for that stimulate hair growth as well. When you have a healthy, it creates healthy hair follicles, which will promote like healthy hair growth. And so we've got multiple in our aesthetics department as well in our hair department that we have treatments that can stimulate hair growth. Is it guaranteed? Of course not, but it will at least help stimulate the hair follicles in that
How do
area.
you spell cupping? I need to put that in a report for my high school.
And say, sorry. again?
Cupping,
Cupping massage?
C-U-P-P-I-N-G.
Oh, just like it sounds.
Yes.
Yes.
I have a very good friend who might be interested in the anti-aging miracle cream. Do you carry any miracle stuff like that?
We do, yeah, so by Lyman.
My impression is I was not surprised how many Rotarians that actually gone there. I have guys like me who are seriously considering going there for some services I don't even want to mention. But I was going through one more with a number of Rotarians who started looking here. Would you guys consider being kind enough to support our major fundraiser with one of your beautiful package? That's our major
Absolutely. We give to a lot of different groups on a regular basis, so you bet.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll give you a business card before I leave so you can contact me.
Some of those services you're thinking about, you probably can't get at Mario.
Stop. Cut off the questions.
It strikes me as you just started talking about that this is probably one of the most highly regulated industries in the state of Illinois, just as you and I were talking over here. What's it like navigating that? Is there anything you want to tell us about that subject?
Sure, so it definitely is we have a high need and a very high demand. So we definitely are still looking for more people too. So if anybody knows any cosmetologists, anyone that is looking to experience, go through cosmetology school, go through aesthetic school, massage school, whatever they're looking for, we definitely need that too. Going back towards what you're saying, like more of demanding, it is holiday seasons. We have people out the doors right now trying to buy gift cards. Yesterday, we had a man come in and buy over $3,000 worth of gift cards for his team to be able to treat his team towards services of whatever they want for the holidays. It is extremely busy in our salons. I welcome you guys. I welcome all of you guys to come into one of the salons and see what it's like in there. It's an experience.
What are your top three right now? Beauty industry, tobacco, and alcohol industry is one of your booming. We are beauty. I mean, we've got that cornered. I mean, your social media is, you know, blasted with influencers in beauty and even wellness as well. So yeah, it's definitely demand. The licensure, you either have to be a licensed professional to work to do our services. And there's I think in every license group, I think there's like a certain amount of hours, like your 600 hours is minimum for massage therapists to get their license. They take a test and then recertify every 2 years. So, and then nails does the same and Cosmo as well. So that profession, you know, the trade, we were just talking about the trades, you know, we need the people. So if you have somebody that needs direction and they are people pleasers and they're good with their hands and they love taking care of others, that may be a career you should guide them to, right? Taking care of others in the beauty industry when we know it's booming. I mean, I'm going to tell you, when we were wearing masks, what was the thing that everybody was purchasing? What was the women purchasing? Makeup for the eyes, eye treatments, your firming and toning creams, because this is the only area that was being seen. Lipsticks went down, your everything on the lips was going down, but eye treatments were going up. And so, you know, it's an industry that is very ever changing all the time. And we see everything from the big hair to now it's more very natural beauty. We'll see what happens. Everything evolves.
Will you guys be willing to stay and answer questions?
Oh, absolutely.
We gotta finish up.
Keep going. Yeah.
I want to present you guys with coffee mugs, the good people at Gigi's Playhouse.
Thank you.
It's the 4-way test of the things we do.
I love it.
And
Thank
we'll
you.
be saying that in a few minutes.
Thank you so much.
I'd like to bring our Chandler staff, if they're there, in here. Let's see if they're out there. There's nobody else there? Okay.
Trying to find trouble. Did you want the 4 people?
Yes.
Oh, I see. Yeah, of course. Make it. Eddie?
Here they come.
I went to the kitchen, I got everybody.
Oh, I don't know if I have it. So these are the staff that serve us every day. Jose.
Jose's not here.
Jose's not here?
Yeah.
How about Eric?
Eric, he went to go get someone else right now.
Okay. Miguel Sanchez.
Miguel. Here yet?
Okay, Giselle.
Thank you.
We'll get this to them.
Yep, thank you. Thank you, guys.
All right. Remember, there is no meeting next week or the week after. Who's gonna lead us in the 4-way test? You know, I'm looking at Mike Erickson, so I'll.
4-way test of the things we think, say, or do. First.
Is it the truth?
Is
it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned?
Enjoy your holidays.
Yes.